Hi people, Mark here on Creating Your Digital Life. So today's topic is going to be about how you can connect with your audience through a video to appear more confident and more collected so that they can actually, gain more interest in you and you can get more traction, views, clicks, whatever you're looking for. Because believe it or not, and this has actually been proven, that videos are the number one way to connect with your audience in today's digital life. So I would like to share my personal thoughts and 3 single techniques that I use and can potentially help you improve your performance in front of the camera. So here goes. The first one is basically envisioning a face and a person that you're talking to whenever you're speaking to the camera. Of course, at first it's going to be very unnatural since you're talking to a machine and no one is there to face you or react to whatever you're saying. But what you can do is actually what I'm doing right now is watch myself being recorded. So therefore, I'm essentially communicating with someone in the camera itself and just see how they react to whatever I have to say, making sure that it's interesting, have some gestures as well, like not all over the camera. Of course, that's not a good idea, but just to make that tone more personal and feel like that you're actually talking to someone in the camera. Because it's not about talking to thousands or hundreds potentially, but just one single person. That's all you have to aim for. In my case, I'm envisioning a person for my avatar that I am always talking to, which is namely Jack. So just a bit of insight on that. And the second thing I would recommend when talking on camera and trying to appear more confident is to sound as passionate as possible. Obviously, you should be talking about something that is important to you, that you want to share with others. But if you do pour your energy into it and you are actually, enthusiastic about whatever you want to share, whether that's about guitar playing, sports, language learning, cooking, engineering, you name the topic, and you put the motivation and the intention behind it by changing your tones, changing the pace of the whatever you have to say, then you are going to appear more of a confident person as well as an authoritative figure that people can actually turn to. Because believe it or not, just check out the biggest news medias or the greatest YouTubers out there. What they do and what they actually represent is something that they're passionate about. That's all. So once you nail that, you're actually one step closer to producing content where you are actually the confident spokesperson of that chosen category. Last but not least, what I would recommend is, actually, let me see if I can, oh yeah, that's the one. So, lost my trail of thought for a second. But the last thing that I would recommend is taking your time when talking. Because too many people fall into the trap of essentially not taking their time and spacing out the sentences as they are supposed to. Of course, I'm not saying that you should be talking slowly, that bores everyone, but neither should you be talking in a fast manner that no one can understand because the information overflow is way too much. Rather, talking again like a human being and treating the object, in this case the camera in front of you, as if it were a real person. So therefore, when you're talking to someone, you're trying to mix up your volume, mix up the way you're talking, the sentences, sometimes taking bigger pauses, sometimes not so much. But the point is that you're trying to create a dialogue in a version of a monologue that can help people understand you, what you're talking about, the topic, all those things. Because if you add all of these things together and the topic that you're talking about is like the most important thing with information that people are dying to learn more about, then trust me, people are going to recognize that. And make sure that if you practice this over and over again, which, by the way, is another thing that, like with everything in life, practice makes perfect. My first videos were nothing like this, not the way that I used to communicate or speak on the camera, because it was just a hustle and I felt really uncomfortable. But after a while doing these videos over and over again, I felt more at ease and finding topics that are necessary to gain the audience's attention, that I feel passionate about as well, and also finding a comfortable format that I can share with the people that I want to reach out to. So there you have it, my free tips. I hope you find them useful. Let me know if you have any struggles with talking on the camera, if I can help you out with any kind of tips and techniques in the comments down below. If you have any topics, recommendations, please feel free to share. And until the next video, I hope you have a great day and see you soon.